Hello everyone, and welcome again to another edition of DynastyVinyl. In today's episode, we dive into a bold claim made by one of audio history's most colorful and controversial characters, James Bongiorno.
Good day, sir!
Known as the father of great American sound, a pioneer in amplifier design, James didn't shy away from making bold statements. His most famous, that his Thaedra preamp is the greatest preamp ever built. Ever! In his own words, Bongiorno declared, refurbished, it will still beat the pants off of anything that has ever been done. Is he right? Today we'll explore Bongiorno's audacious claim, his career, and why Thaedra preamp continues to captivate audiophiles decades after its debut. And stick around as I showcase my own Thaedra and son of Ampzilla later in this episode. Before we dig into Thaedra's genius, let's set the stage for the man behind this machine. James Bongiorno was a design powerhouse whose career spanned 6 decades, beginning in the mid-60s. He worked with legends at Marantz, Dynasty, Hadley, and SAE, contributing to iconic components like the Marantz Model 15 and the Dynasty Stereo 400. These early experiences sharpened his technical skills and set the stage for his groundbreaking work at Great American Sound. If anyone has the credentials to back such a bold claim as the greatest ever, it's Mr. Bongiorno, whose impressive CV speaks for itself. Diagnosed with liver cancer at just 34 and given months to live, Bongiorno defied the odds, continuing to design groundbreaking products. In 1974, Bongiorno founded Great American Sound, known affectionately as GAS, in Chatsworth, California, and introduced the world to the Ampzilla, a powerful amplifier that shook the industry with its combination of power, precision, and affordability. But it wasn't just about Ampzilla. GAS also produced a suite of legendary components, including the son of Ampzilla, the Thoby preamp, and of course, the Thaedra preamp, a design Bongiorno regarded as his magnum opus. Bongiorno's technical prowess was matched only by his flamboyant personality. With his loud Hawaiian shirts, bold marketing campaigns, and a penchant for making sweeping pronouncements, he was as much a showman as he was an engineer. His confidence, or arrogance depending on whom you asked, wasn't just for show. It was backed by a deep understanding of audio design and a relentless drive to create products that outperformed everything else on the market. Imagine a preamp so advanced that even after decades, audiophiles speak of it in reverent tones. The Thaedra's servo-controlled design wasn't just ahead of its time, it defined the time. The Thaedra was introduced as the world's first servo-controlled preamp, a technological breakthrough that set it apart from its peers and became the basis for which all modern preamplifiers were modeled. Servo control ensures precision in audio signal management, minimizing distortion and maintaining clarity across all frequencies. This was groundbreaking in the 70s and remains impressive even by today's standards. The Thaedra featured an array of inputs and outputs, including moving coil and moving magnet phono stages, making it a versatile choice for audiophiles. Its robust build and attention to detail reflected Bongiorno's commitment to performance and longevity. Even decades after Thaedra's release, audiophiles described Thaedra's sound as warm, detailed, and incredibly transparent. Bongiorno believed that his design achieved a level of performance that few, if any, modern preamps could match. Beyond the specs, the Thaedra's reputation was cemented by its association with top-tier audio systems and its adoption by high-profile musicians and celebrities. Names like Frank Zappa and Stevie Wonder reportedly owned GAS equipment, adding a touch of star power to its allure. As a proud owner of a Thaedra, I can attest to its lasting appeal. While mine needs servicing to bring it back to its former glory, even in its current state, it exudes a quality that's hard to find in modern components. As mentioned at the top of this post, I stumbled on these two American legends by the grace of the universe. I set a marketplace alert for GAS components and gave it as much confidence as being able to afford it. And wouldn't you know it, Out of the blue, I managed to snag both the Thaedra and son of Ampzilla as a package deal. To be clear, I knew this was going to need service. Everything you don't do when buying vintage, I did. I knew it had been sitting for a while. I didn't know if it powered on. The seller had only his childhood memories to account for this amp. The son of the original owner. It seemed like destiny, but a gamble just the same. Let's take a closer look at the son of Ampzilla first. Often referred to by audiophiles as the best amplifier in the gas lineup. At 80 watts per channel into 8 ohms, this beast, son of a beast, can also handle 4 ohms and 16 ohms respectively. This beautifully designed audio gem, a boutique rarity I might add, has a matte black finish with 2 orange VU meters up front. Tiny white lettering denotes the brand in an Art Deco style font that's as bold as the name suggests. Hexagonal bolts keep this gentle giant secure. Total weight of this beast is 25 pounds, soaking wet with its lunch in its hands. Mine has the rails up front for better grip. As mentioned, as part of this deal, I purchased the legendary Thaedra Preamp, considered by James himself as the greatest preamp ever built. The greatest preamp ever built? And all mine for less than what you would pay for a new Audio-Technica Bluetooth turntable. This audio piece is striking to look at. With its minimalist design, giant dials, and push buttons, it screams 2001 Space Odyssey. It features bass and treble tone controls for right and left channels separately, a balance slider, a low filter dial, an input selector for 2 phono inputs, 2 auxiliary inputs, a tuner, and tape controls, along with tape in and out, and 2 headphone jacks. On the back, it has a unique design, laid out in an L shape, consisting of 2 phono inputs, including one for moving magnet and moving coil, a grounding post, 2 auxiliary inputs, 2 tape inputs, inputs for the main amp, even inputs for attaching an oscilloscope for servicing. Perhaps that was an omen. At any rate, it's a stunning design that reflects the era from which it was born. At present, I can't confirm or deny its legendary claim as the greatest preamp ever. First, who am I to be validating such grandiose statements? I'd rather you read Mr. James Bongiorno's own thoughts on the subject defending the Thaedra in a post I found on stereophile.com. I've left the link for that post in the description. And second, I haven't heard it. It's off being serviced. It's almost as old as I am, possibly second generation, which I think puts it around 79, 80. I'll provide an update in a future post once it's been returned and I've had a chance to sit with it. James Bongiorno,
G'day, mate.
His influence didn't stop with gas. After leaving the company, he founded Sumo Electric Company, where he continued to innovate with designs like the Power, the world's first fully balanced amplifier, and the 9, a low-cost Class A amplifier. In 2008, he launched Spread Spectrum Technologies and introduced the Ampzilla 2000, a modern evolution of his classic design. But despite his success, Bongiorno remained deeply connected to Thaedra. His unwavering belief in its superiority was a testament to his dedication to audio excellence. While opinions may vary, there's no denying Thaedra's impact on the world of high-fidelity audio. Bongiorno's confidence in Thaedra wasn't just marketing hype, it was the conviction of a man who knew he had created something extraordinary. For me, the Thaedra and son of Ampzilla are more than just pieces of audio equipment. They're time capsules from an era of the stereo wars, something that I remember fondly as my dad was an enthusiast and my ambassador to this amazing hobby. As mentioned earlier, I'll share the results of restoring these American treasures in a future post. Let me know in the comments, have you experienced Thaedra or other gas components? Do you think Bongiorno's bold claim holds up? Until next time, I'm Ling Dynasty for DynastyVinyl. Thanks for watching.